slogan because we want strict accountability. Everyone who's been in contact with materials here, moved it, where it is moved, and what we're going to do with it and how we're going to label it. In other words, protect it. And then we'll see about charges of course, doing it using taxpayers' money and basically contaminating our community more. I guess that's the name of the game in Radioactive City, Idaho, aka Pocatello, aka Pocatello, Idaho. Just irradiate them, talk about it later, or really never talk about it. Okay, here we are at 2405 Garret Way. Superfund site. I wish people would read the fine print, and when we submitted these things, yes, you don't do pilot Superfund sites without actually them being a pilot of something, okay? In other words, so we sampled, we chose different locations for these issues like schools, parks, residents, workplaces, etc., etc. Here we are at the old Western States CAT facility the city of Pocatello bought with our taxpayers' money. Here is several tons of uranium materials right here. There's a little closer look for those of you who sometimes don't know what it looks like when it's easier to deal with the EPA as a Superfund site, and this is a Superfund site. And of course, then we have a whole bunch of it was right there. You can see the lip. You can see the lip in the road. So the question is, as usual, where is it? There's still some in there. But where is it? Where did they take it? Accountability. This material has been blowing and getting on these neighbors in this neighborhood, not just from here, because this is not the only site. This is just a major one that was right on the street. So here we are, our city employees getting dusted. Of course, today it's raining. It's the only reason I'm here, because I won't go near this place when the wind's blowing or anything's disturbing this materials. But here we are, and the question will be, if they touch this without EPA, without the EPA doing it, which is how it should be done with protocol, then who's going to be protected? Where is it going to go? Where are they going to hide it? And they're going to make it public, and then they're going to put signs up to stop people from getting in it, and their pets, and their children, and stop it from getting airborne. So here we are, a new city building. One of the most radioactive places in the whole city. Well, that's why we are Radioactive City, #1 in the world. #1 in stupidity. But also #1 in evil, because knowingly doing this to children and people, school districts just right down the road there. That's what is hell on earth. Anyways, Radioactive City, Pocatello, sharing it with the world, because it sometimes goes a long ways. See if they'll give me an interview. See if they'll talk to me in the city of Pocatello about their blunder buster again of not telling anybody, not sharing with anybody, not putting any signs up, not protecting the workers or the community, buying with our taxpayers' money another Superfund site. Radioactive City, Radioactive Superfund site. There we are. For those who do not know what the uranium materials look like and how they try to cover it up, hide it. This is the uranium materials right here. It's a gray material. It's porous, has little vacuoles in it, which are air bubbles. It can come anywhere from a glassy form to a really crumbly dust chunks, and of course any vehicle goes over it, crushes it easily. Gets airborne. It's airborne that you do not want to have any of it get in your lungs, in your body. Again, there is stuff that was removed. Look at, they're even marking it over here like they're going to try to cover up this little area. The question is, where is the uranium materials that was here? And here is some, like I say, they never get it all because they don't use any proper equipment or any proper protocol. So here we are again. City of Pocatello, 2405 Garret Way, a uranium site owned by the City of Pocatello, paid for by your tax dollars. Ain't they nice?